Nights in the Forest could be one of the hardest games in Roblox. So I decided to try and find a loophole to beat the game in the easiest way possible. Join me as I build my first ever AFK base in 99 Nights in the Forest. Things are about to get a little crazy today because we're going to be building the best AFK base on 99 Nights in the Forest. As you guys know, it's extremely hard to actually make it to 1,000 days. It takes about 10 hours if you're really speed running it. So we're going to see if I can make a base to where I don't die and make it to 1,000 days in 99 Nights in the Forest. But the first thing I need to do is actually start my campfire. So what I'm going to do is grab some good old wood to start. I'm actually quite curious if the game doesn't start if I don't grab the wood. I assume it still keeps going, but not exactly sure. I've never tried it. Let me plant my tree really quick. All right, let's bring this all back over to my campfire. And there we go. All right, the campfire has now leveled up to level 1, and it looks like we actually have a cultist building right next to us, but we're not going to go over to that just yet because I want to level up my fire one more time. It's actually pretty easy to do, so please don't shoot at me. Please don't shoot at me. Okay. I don't think they see me over here. I'm just a friendly person minding my business. All right, I think I need like 1.5 more trees, even though you can't cut down half a tree. So I'm just going to grab this one really quick. All right, got that. Let's put this all in the sack. And I think I need like 1 more tree and I should be good. Oh, nope, I don't. All right, we have now leveled up our fire 2 times. Now, what we're going to be doing in this video is 1, getting a ton of wood because I have to put all the wood into here. And 2, expanding our plot so we can actually have a little bit of a bigger base when we are AFKing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go around and try to find a better sack because I am going to need some more inventory slots if I want to get more wood. I think there's a chest this way. I am going to need some food as well. I chose the assassin class so I could actually get food pretty quickly. As you can see, I could fight this wolf. He's only going to be able to hit me once. Oh my gosh, I got a wolf pelt. Oh, we are so up right now. I'm going to grab the coal. I want to expand my fire as much as possible to actually be able to do stuff. So I'm going to try to focus that just a little bit. All right, I cooked some food. I have my wolf pelt. It actually would be nice if I got some bunny feet because I do want to go to the snow, but I can't get too close to that building because I don't feel like fighting right now. I don't have a weapon. Oh, perfect. I got a bunny foot. Woohoo! Now when the pelt trader comes, I can trade for something better. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place that right by my wolf pelt. I'm going to cook my food so I have stuff to eat while I'm at base. And I think I'm just going to continue chopping trees at night. I heard he doesn't attack on the first night, thanks to my lovely comment. So that's actually very helpful when playing this game. All right, it is now day 2, and it looks like the pelt trader's here. So I'm going to be trading him the bunny foot. Good sack. I love it. And then I'm actually going to be trading him the wolf pelt. Hopefully I get something good here. A spear, a good axe. All right, we have now improved our sack and our axe, and it is now time to go get some stuff, but not before I kill these bunnies. My sincerest apologies. I do need the feet for the snow. I'm sorry. And what about this bunny? Come on, foot. Oh, we are so up right now because I'm up right now. All right. I'm going to start cooking my food. I am going to have to kill lots of bunnies because, as you guys know, all the stuff in the snow biome costs lots of little bunny feet. And I know I feel bad because they're so cute and they don't do anything. They just kind of mind their business, which is, like, adorable. I love it. But I'm going to put this here, cook my food real quick. There we go. And I actually need to eat a little bit because, as you can see, your girl is hungry. All right. That is lovely and dandy. It looks like I need an alpha wolf pelt, but I'm going to need a gun for that because they do deal a lot of damage. But the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to head on off and start collecting some metal because we are going to need this to upgrade our base to make it impossible for me to die in overnight. I'm going to make it so impossible that even the deer itself can't even get in the base. I'm going to make this great. So let's first start off in here. Oh, I dropped that. Okay, I'm just going to grab everything from this room. Let's see what we get from the chest. I'm hoping a revolver because we need a weapon, but I honestly don't know if you drop them from these chests. Ah, a spear. I don't need it. I have my katana and it's honestly quite good. But what I do need is I was actually told from the comments again that these chairs are good wood. So that is extremely good to know. Thank you to everyone that has told me. Okay, I have officially leveled up my fire one more time. I ended up getting a gas can and a piece of coal, so that was quite easy to do. And I also noticed in the new update, there's this researcher. It looks like if you give them feathers, they'll give you gas canisters, which could be good for me late game. So I'm going to keep that in mind. But what I'm going to do while it's nighttime is I am going to chop down some trees to get myself more wood because we're going to need to build torches and walls. So what I'm going to do is actually put most of my wood into the grinder. And then hopefully I'm able to get enough to start making some torches. Torches are going to be first because it expands our circle. All right, guys, it is now day 3. It's going to show up right now. And I'm going to spare you guys the yap. I'm pretty much just going to go around and collect resources. However, when we do go to the snow biome, I will keep you guys updated on that because, again, it is still fairly new and it's honestly really cool. So I would want to hear about it. So I'm going to show you guys if I ever go there. But right now, it is time to just collect materials and try to be more up than we are right now. All right, it is now the night of day 3, and just a little update. Finally got my revolver, so we will be attacking some alpha wolves, but I wanted to show you the resources we've actually collected. 51 wood and 41 nails. So what I'm going to do now is upgrade my crafting workbench because I do need to start making more things. And the next thing I'm going to do is actually not make the log walls. I don't want to make the log walls because 1, I'm going to need that sundial, and 2, I'm going to need to upgrade again so I can start making the torches. So I'm going to upgrade one more time. I am going to make my sundial. I'm going to make a map, and I'm also going to make myself some torches. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to place my map here because that's literally the only spot you can place it is right here. It just doesn't turn any other direction. And then the next thing I'm going to do is actually go into first person and place my torches. Oh, it's too far ahead. It's fine. It's fine. I just have to line this one up with it. Okay. All right. There we go. The circle has now increased. I'm going to try to increase it past the lake so I can actually have a little pond inside of my area. And then the last thing I'm going to do is place my lovely sundial, which I'm actually going to place it right in front of the map because I think it looks cool right here. Oh, that is looking spiffy. And it is daytime. It's time to eat and collect more materials because we are now very, very poor. All right. It is now the night of day 4, and it looks like I have to fight off the cultists. Now, unfortunately, our base is not ready to be AFK in it just yet, so I will have to fight these guys, which is going to be extremely annoying. I don't want to fight. I want to kind of mind my business. Got to. There we go. All right, it's going to be our first cultist gem, and I'm going to put these guys on the fire. There we go. Oh, I forgot about this. Yay, I can finally level up my fire. All right, it is time to level it up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to level up my fire to max because I want to show you guys that the monster cannot get in this base once I build the AFK base. So I'm only going to leave it leveled up to that for now. All right, it's now time to trade with the trader. I'm actually going to buy myself a rifle because I do not have one yet. I'm going to put that in my second slot. And then I actually just brought home a bunch of food because I'm starving. I literally have no food here. And I'm just going to continue to garner up some resources. We are going to head to the snow biome soon, but not just yet. I'm not ready for it. All right, it's now the night of day 6, and it is time for us to craft some more torches. So hopefully we can get that little lake inside of our base. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the torches. I guess I can put them by my machine right here. I'll put this one here lined up with the leg. And then this one, I don't have a 10 key, so I'll have to zoom out a little bit. This one I will try to line up with it right here. All right, we currently have 2 more torches down, and it looks like we have finally now reached the outside of the lake, as you guys can see, which is lovely because now that we have the torches placed down, I'll be able to finally start placing some walls. Unfortunately, I do not have enough to make more than like 1 wall, I think. Yeah, 1 wall. So I'm going to need a ton of wood. Hopefully, I get a chainsaw at some point, but I am not too sure. So we're going to wait till the next day, and then I'm going to go out and get more materials. But I think the next thing I'm going to do is actually head on over to the snow. So I'm going to grab my little bunny feet. I'm going to eat up some food, and we're going to head to the snow. It is now officially snow time. We're going to head on over to the warm clothing area, open up these doors, and make myself some earmuffs. There we go. We put them on. I am so sad that I lose my flower crown when I put them on, but I mean, I guess it's fine. But now all we need is 1 Arctic fox pellet. So what I'm going to do is use my new weapon and start killing these things. Dude, I don't like these because they dodge so much. And katana. All right, nothing. They don't drop them very often, which is really annoying. If you know, you know. Yeah, another one not dropped. I still have 117 of these things left. Okay, he's gonna jump extremely high, right? Yep, thought so. And katana. All right, no pelt. I'm just gonna keep trying to fight these guys until I can get that because, okay, I'm literally about to freeze to death, so I am gonna have to go all the way in here and start to warm up. Okay, after killing 10 of them, I finally got an Arctic fox pelt. So what I'm going to do is go right here, place these down, and finally get my beanie going. Holy, I killed so many of these. Right now, I'm just going to collect all the food and head back to my campfire. It looks like I have about 40 seconds. Then we should have enough time to be able to traverse the snow and get some stuff with this beanie on. It gives us a lot more time than the earmuffs. Okay, so the furniture guy is now here. It is currently day 9. And I'm actually going to head on over to the snow because I have a lot of things to do there after I eat. So I'm not going to run over there hungry. There we go. All right, it's time to go to the snow. We have a lot of things to get done. We do need more wood, but I'm hoping I get a little lucky in finding a better axe so I'm able to cut down some trees more efficiently. But first, let's see what this guy is selling because we are going to have to blockade off our base. Anything good? This bookshelf could be beneficial, so I am going to take that. I am also going to take red pillows because I feel like those could be cool. And that's about it. That's all. All right, we continue.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the owl's on me right now. The owl's on me. I have alpha wolves on me, and I think the monster's on me, and I don't know what to do. I don't know why it's out here. I knew it was a new monster, but I didn't know. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. Oh my gosh, the owl is literally on me. Oh my gosh, and he's fast. Go, 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 go. Okay, so this is the new update. I love it, but I'm scared. Get to the fire. Get to the fire. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, he dropped a feather. I love it. I'm going to be able to use this feather to actually make some more fuel for my fire because what I'm doing right now is I'm burning it out slowly, but I don't want to burn it out just yet. I got to make sure the base is covered. So I'm still looking for a good axe. I can actually start building walls, but let me empty out my inventory first. Okay, it is time to start off with our first 2 walls for our AFK base. So what I'm going to do is craft 2 of those. And then I'm going to go over here. I'm going to make sure I line these up very well. I'm going to place this one here. And then I'm going to grab this one. Go forward a bit to see where I'm walking. I got to make sure it's lined up perfectly. Boom. Oh, that looks so good. All right. We currently have our first 2 walls for our AFK base, which I actually am starting to love. I have a bit of a plan, but I'm not going to tell you what my plan is just yet. But it involves these defense blueprints, which I'm going to keep here at my base. I'm not going to do anything with those right now. I'm going to eat up my food, and then we're going to take our feather, and we're going to head off to this person right here. I actually like that they added this because it allows me to get a little bit more fuel for my... What does that do? Oh, I need to fill up that bar. I think I should get attacked by the owl just a bit more so I can fill up that bar. But it did give me this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back off because I'm currently looking for a better axe. Right now, this axe is not doing me any justice. So I'm hoping I find one soon. I'll keep you guys updated. Oh my gosh, it's nighttime and I have the owl on me again, which is perfect because I do need a feather from it because I like collecting the feathers. But this thing is quick.
This thing is so fast. I do not want to die.
Okay, it ended up flying off. I don't know why.
Oh, he's in my camp. Why are you in here? Get out, please. Get out, please. Get out, please. I have stuff to do tonight.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is not good. This is not good, but we'll make it work. All right, I have now collected enough wood to make some more walls. So what I'm going to do is craft, I think, like 3 of those. There we go. And I'm also going to upgrade my crafting bench because I do need to do that. But what I'm going to do is now place these log wall blueprints, whatever they're called. I'm going to go right here because I know it goes at this angle. And then I'm going to first person and move in. Boom. There's one wall. Oh, perfect. That is placed very lovely. All right. It's actually really hard to place these walls like perfectly circular. I don't know how Cash does it. Boom. There's another wall because I want to make sure these walls look good. I don't want them to look really bad and stuff. So let me just see what I can do here. Boom. All right. And there is the final wall. We now currently have all these walls covering our base, but we do have a long way to go. So it is now time for me to cut wood for the next like 4 hours. Okay. I can now make 5 more walls. So I will be doing that. I'm going to use all my wood. There we go. I love it. Oh, I can only make 4. I did the math wrong. Now it is time to place these walls. Boom. Place that wall. I had to make sure it was lined up perfectly, so that took me like at least a whole 2 minutes to place. Boom. Another wall.
Ooh, we're going around the lake now. Okay.
Another wall. And another wall. All right. So far, the base is looking absolutely beautiful. It is time to get some more wood. Okay. We are officially halfway done with the wall circle. We only have to do this small section over here. So I'm going to get chopping again. In the meantime, while I was looking for trees, I did collect 2 children. I got the squid and the other one. So we have 2 kids right now, and the days are going up quickly. But I'm going to continue because it is a long process, and it takes a long time. Okay. I've done it. Every single wall is placed. I literally messed up right here, but I have a plan for that area. I'm going to be placing down the final wall. It should fit perfectly right here. All right. All the walls are now officially placed down. Our base should be ready for the next step. The next step I'm going to be doing is using these defense blueprints. I'm going to end up using this one over here on this crack in the wall. So I'm going to go up to it. Oh, wait. Actually, I can't do it yet. I have to go to plan 2. Plan 2. All right. For plan 2, we are going to be making 2 torches. And now that we have our 2 torches, I'm going to place them right by the tents. Because I think these tents don't go in anymore. So I'm going to place this one right here. And I'm going to grab this one and place it right here. Absolutely lovely. Now that we've placed those torches, our circle should have expanded a little bit. So now that it has expanded, I'm going to grab my defense blueprints now. Turn myself around, and I'm going to be placing these on the outside. Where's the hole? The hole is right here. The breach is right here. We're going to place that right there. Place this one right here. And place this one right here. Now we'll go on to the next defenses. I'm actually going to place a few defenses by this sign. My reasoning being, I don't know if they could use this sign to jump over the wall. I'm going to place it through the sign like that. Then I'm going to go right here and place it behind the sign a little bit like this. And then we're going to place this last one right here into the sign so nobody can use it to jump over. And you're probably wondering how I'm supposed to get in. I could just jump over the wall like that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to make a few bear traps. Now, luckily, bear traps cost nails. So now what I'm going to be doing is placing down a few of these bear traps outside of our base. If I can get out. And I'm going to be placing these bear traps on the outside so that no one could be sneaking in. There should be no other breaches in the wall, so I'm just going to place these down pretty much wherever I want to. I'll do one right here, one over here, and so on. I'm going to continue. All right, and we now officially have all the traps placed on the outside of the base, so hopefully nobody should be able to get in. But the next thing we're going to do is, honestly, we're going to wait for the cultists to attack us because we're going to test this on them first. If this works for them, then we should be able to make it through with the monsters. So I'm just going to continue chopping a bit of wood, and then we're going to see what happens. All right, the cultists are now attacking. So we're going to see how this goes, if they can get in or if they can't get in. It looks like one of them already got hit by one of my traps out there. Looks like they're trying to find their way in, and it looks like they can get in. But I was prepared for this. I have come with another idea if the cultists can get in, and it looks like they can get in pretty easily. These walls don't hold them off, but this game cannot stop me. I'm a genius. I know exactly what I'm going to do next. Okay, what plan 2 consists of is adding another layer of log walls. So I'm going to hope that I do this correctly because this is going to be extremely difficult to do. But I think I'm able to do it. I just have to line these up correctly. Now, if I do this right, I should be able to hold them out with another layer of them. I hope so. I'm just trying to figure all this out on my own right now. I don't know if anyone's ever tried this method, but let's see what I can do. I'm just going to keep placing these walls around in a circle, and hopefully it holds out the cultists. Okay, guys, so I just finished the quest from the bird watcher, and I gave her all the feathers, and she ended up giving me a gem of the forest fragment, which allows me to build the next tier of workbench. So that was honestly pretty good. That's what happens if you complete the quest. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing because right now we're not even close to being done with the walls. I've actually been going out and doing a few other things, but hopefully we get there soon. I've currently been doing this for like 3 hours. Okay, I am now going to make the final wall, and I'm going to place it right over here. If I can just get over in this spot, I'm just going to turn myself around, and I'm going to line it up a little bit so it's kind of lined up with the walls. All right, we now have our next section of walls, but that is not going to stop the cultists from getting inside. What's going to stop them is me planting saplings everywhere. So I've actually been collecting a ton of saplings. This isn't all of them. This is just some. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to place them down in a very obscure pattern to get the cultists caught in between the trees, making them unable to get into my area. This is going to take a long time, but I'll show you just a little example of what I'm doing. I'm going to go in first person and do stuff like this. And I'm going to place the saplings like this. I am going to drag them into the area that I think they should be going in. And then I'm just going to start planting them all. So it is going to look something like this. And I'm going to make it look extremely weird. So they get caught inside of all of these saplings. It's going to be very hard to do, but I'm really, really, really hoping it works. I'm trying to make them wide enough for a singular cultist, but unable for them to actually jump through because they are going to jump to these trees to get past my fences. Okay, so we currently have cultists outside of our second walls, but unfortunately it does look like they are not getting
in, which is pretty awesome. I'm gonna actually move around to see if they get in or if they don't get in. I'm gonna try to get them aggroed on me, but it looks like right now they're not really getting in. There's a guy right there. It looks like they're having a difficult time getting over the walls. The second set. I mean, I have some trees down, but they're not fully grown, so that's not really doing anything. You guys may have noticed that my fire is only at 23. Yes, I have all of this stuff in relation to the fire, but what I'm trying to do is to get it to go down, burn really quickly to see if the monster comes inside. I do know that the owl is able to fly, so that's going to make this extremely difficult. But I am going to burn this fire down, and we're going to see what happens. The deer is hungry tonight, and our fire is currently on 5%. It is going to be burning out soon. Now, I want to give you guys a little fair warning. I've never tested this before. I don't know if this works. But once I let the fire burn out, I'm going to lock myself inside of the wood rain storage. Now, the reason this isn't that smart of an idea is because I don't have the hammer. I did not go over to the anvil, so I will not be able to move it. So we're going to see exactly what happens. The fire is currently on 2% and the owl can fly, so I will have to do this. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive in it. The fire's on 1%. All right. I'm not going to lock myself in it right when it happens. However, if I do see the owl get in here, yeah, it's going to be bad. Your campfire's almost out. Okay. Okay, the fire's gone. Ah! He gets in! Okay, okay. No, he's in with me. He's locked in with me. Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. No, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. GG's. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Please help me. Please help me. Please. This is terrible. I accidentally locked him in here with me. Oh no. Okay, okay, he's gone. Okay, guys, we're gonna test this one more day, and I might be able to survive it. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, guys, the fire is out. There is 5 seconds until nighttime. We're gonna see if we live. I also am testing the hunger as well. It's time to see if we live in this shelter or not. The fire is out. I'm currently sitting in my base. Nothing is attacking. It's been 10 seconds. Okay. Okay, this might work. Now, I don't know if your health goes down if you're hungry, but it might. Currently, my health still has not recovered from the last time I was attacked, but I guess we're gonna see. I don't want to stop recording because I want to see what happens if we make it through the full night. I'm also curious to see what happens when I'm hungry. I'm about to starve to death, but I don't know if it's going to kill me. My health, for some reason, is not going up. Okay, I'm starving. Oh, you do die from hunger. No. Oh, this is terrible. There's no way you could fully AFK the game then. Unless you stock this storage up with food, there's no possible way. However, we are being attacked by the deer and cultists tonight, so we're going to see if we can survive that. I have enough hunger to get me to the night. Okay, guys, it's time. We are going to be attacked by the deer and cultists. It's time to see if we survive this night. I have worked extremely hard on this base. It has been 4 hours. It is time to see if we survive through the night. We already know you cannot survive through the hunger, but can we survive the cultists and the hungry deer? Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. This deer is gonna come straight at me, isn't it? Please don't. Please don't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I see something in my compound. I see something in here. Guys, I think it works. I think it works. No cultists and no deer. If you just sit in here, nothing happens, and the fire's out. Oh my gosh, I think we did it. I think we did it. I see the deer over there, and the cultists are not in the second set of walls. I think I've built an AFK base. The only thing you need is an unlimited amount of food. And obviously you need the hammer so you can get in and out, but I think I did it. I think I built the base. It's working. We're gonna get through the entire night. All right, guys, 3 seconds. We're gonna make it to daytime! We did it! All right, the deer is gone. The cultists are outside of my fire. I see them over there, right there. And yeah, everything's looking pretty good. So guys, this is my AFK base. The only thing you need is food. I'm assuming once you move the area out, you can have farm plots, make some food. It works. But we did it. We have survived. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I really hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!